Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to another day. The more you know, the more you grow. So let's get into what's happening today. Welcome back to our 3-day energy elevation. 3 days of energy elevation. Energy elevation. How did everyone assignment go for yesterday? Did you what was yesterday? Yesterday was the emotional. You were to journal. That was your challenge. Did you start your challenge? If you started your challenge for journaling your emotions, the way you react to it, how it made you feel, if you started that challenge, drop me a yes to the challenge. Yes to the challenge in the comments. Yes to the challenge. If you are here with me today, make sure you say, hey, how you doing? Hello, what's up? Because remember, we are live. We are live. We've been going live for 3 days, talking about how we can elevate our energy, how we can shift our energy. And if you are catching the replay, you know what to do. Hit hashtag replay. I don't know how much cuter we can make that sound, right? Hashtag replay. That's an energy boost, huh? That's an energy boost. Oh my God, I had such a great live today. I do on my podcast, Thriving Thursdays. And the guest I had on there today, he just started talking about energy and how we can shift our energy. So that just lets you know this is something real to this. A lot of people believe in that you can shift your own energy. And he was talking about how that's how he keeps his mindset positive, and that's how he overcomes his challenges. He just makes he what he says is that what we do is lie to ourselves, but we're lying in a positive way. So we're just telling ourselves we feel good, and then we feel good. It's almost like if you tell yourself you're sick, then you're sick. And that all goes back to day 2. So if you miss day 2, make sure you go back and check day 2, emotional energy. And if you miss day 1, make sure you go back and check that. That's physical energy. So day 1 was physical energy. Day 2 was your emotional. Oh, and the homework for that, your challenge for that, because these are not homeworks, these are challenges. Your challenge for that was to do 30 minutes of exercise and report back, reflect on how that made you feel, how it shifted your energy. To get all the details, go back and watch day 1. Day 2 was about emotional energy, how it affects us, how we can shift our own energy. And your challenge for that one was to do a journal, emotional journal. And you can go back to day 2 and check the assignment for that challenge. Again, if you are with me, thank you for joining me. I am so happy to be here on this 3rd day. The 3rd day, we are talking about our environment, the environment around us, how our environment affects our energy. And I know most of you have felt that before. If you have felt your energy change based on your environment, go ahead and drop me environment in the comments. Drop environment in the comments if you felt your energy change when you were in a certain environment. But today we're going to talk about it because the environment has a profound effect on our lives and our work. So it affects our energy levels, our mood, and our overall well-being. If you are in a messy environment, you're going to feel chaotic. Your energy is going to be feeling scattered. If you are in a more relaxing, like, when you go to the dentist's office, they have the music going. They may even have the music that's to calm your energy because nobody wants to go to the dentist, right? Nobody wants to go in there and have people all in your mouth. So they have the environment so that it's more relaxing. You don't hear no jamming music to get you all worked up. It's not chaotic and a mess to get you all anxious. It's your environment will have an effect on your emotions, which then will have an effect on your energy. Um, and there's different aspects of this that affects us. It could be in your organization, and if you're not organized, you can feel chaotic. If you're not clean, you can feel out of whack. If it's not beautiful, the aesthetics, if it's not something nice to look at, you can feel kind of down. So these things enhance your energy. Your environment enhances your energy. So the things that we're going to go over on today's subject is the influence of your physical energy, the psychological impact that it has on the environment, on your energy, incorporating natural outdoor items into your space to change your energy, personalizing your space to match your personality, which will help boost your mood and your energy. And then I will share some practical tips, which will be your challenge on what you want to do to change your environmental energy. Thank you for joining us, Small Pleasure. Small Pleasure says uh, environment has been had an effect on her energy. So thank you for joining. We're going to talk about the influence of our physical surroundings. Now, this is different than from day one, which was our physical bodies. Today, we're talking about the physical surroundings of the energy. So, the cleanliness and the organization is very important for not having a chaotic energy out of whack. So a clean and organized space can reduce your stress levels. If you're keeping things tidy, organized, you ain't got to search for things. You ain't got to look under stuff. You ain't got to clean before you get started. If you're keeping these clean and organized areas, it will reduce your stress level, because clutter can make us sometimes overwhelmed, leading to increase of anxiety and decrease of what? What is it going to decrease? It's going to decrease your energy, because if you have to start cleaning before you even do anything, you're going to be tired. And then you're not going to want to do anything because your mind is already in this cleaning mood. So, having a clean and tidy area will help reduce the stress. It also helps to improve focus and productivity. So, if your area is clean, you can use more of your focus to concentrate effectively in a in a tidy place, so that you can get things done. It just makes it more easy. It's less distraction, and you get more mental clarity when you have a tidy and organized space to work in. The other thing is the aesthetics. What do you like to look at when you're in an area that you're working in? Or what is something pretty on your eyes that you like? You can drop it in the comments for me. What is it that you like that helps change your mood? Because the aesthetics is very pleasing. It makes your environment very pleasing. It can be uplifting. It has different elements of the lights. You can have plants, comfortable furniture, comfortable furniture, colors. Colors is a big one. Colors will help change the mood. These spaces are normally more inviting and energizing. So the aesthetics of your area has a big effect on your energy. The other thing is inspiration and creativity. Do you need a boost in your inspiration and your creativity? If you need a boost in your creativity, a well-designed space that inspires and stimulates that creativity will benefit you. It's also very beneficial to have a creative and inspirational space for innovative work. So if you need to be innovative in your work, consider make bringing in some more creativity and inspiration into your space. What about nature? You like nature in your space? Nature is definitely a mood booster. Who does not go outside and feel better? Everybody goes outside and feels better. Some people even go outside and walk in the grass with their feet because of the nature is connecting to your energy field, direct connection to your energy field. So incorporating some elements of nature into the indoor space can boost your mood and your productivity. And what is our famous word we've been using this whole time? Your well being. Nature is healing in itself. So, having some natural light, indoor plants, maybe a water feature. You like the sound of water? You know, those little waterfalls that you can get, and water just is the relaxing sound, or even some pictures of nature in your home or office. Nature is very healing in itself, just in itself. It can reduce fatigue. Nature is a booster. So bringing that into your environment has shown to reduce fatigue and over concentration and cognitive function. So everybody goes outside and enjoys the nature, but maybe you want to bring some nature inside and see how that works for you. How many people have plants and things like that in their house? If you have things in your house that are more of a nature aspect, drop nature in the comments for me. So the psychological effect on our impact of our environment on our energy. So when you have a positive impact on the environment, on your environment, having it gives you a sense of control, having control over your environment. Because remember, if you don't have to keep cleaning, you have more control and you are more focused. Even in the smallest ways, in workspaces, personal spaces, gives you this sense of empowerment. My thing went out, but I think I'm still here. It gives you this sense of empowerment and increases your energy through this sense of empowerment. Having this clean and organized space also allows you to have comfort and it helps you feel safe. You don't have a whole bunch of clutter laying around that you're going to trip over. You feel comfortable, you can sit, you can relax. So you feel safe and comfortable, which then enhances your well-being because you're like, I'm safe. No, everybody wants to feel safe, whether that's in your environment or feel emotionally safe. So that helps you feel safe. Also, in a social environment is also positive. It helps you interact more and collaborate with other people when you have high energy boost in your energy field environmentally. So if you go to a meeting, or let's just say you go into a networking event, if there's a lot of chaos and a lot of disorder, and you just got plain walls and paper, it's not a lot to please the senses, you're probably more than likely not going to make connections with people. Versus if you go to a networking event and they got plants out and they got pretty food out and they got music going and maybe some nice lighting. The ambiance is really nice. That will help you to connect with other people more because the environment is more pleasing to your senses. So in your workspace at work, it's important to have this environment so that the employees in the workspace can also feel more relaxed and at ease and creative and more apt to work together. Small Pleasure says, I like clean space with scented candles. Yes, scented candles can be very triggering to your energy. And there's different types of scents that will affect you. You know, they say lavender is more relaxing, whereas lemon is more invigorating. Um, Mint is more uplifting. So you find what works for you and buy those types of candles. Um, Also, a Small Pleasure says a window with a view is always nice, right? It's nothing like setting your eyes on something beautiful outside in nature. Nothing like it. So with this community and your space and your networking, that gives you a sense of belonging with each other. Um, Otherwise, you might feel a little isolated if you go to the networking event that just has sterile walls and paper, no music, nothing that is stimulating to your senses. You might feel more isolated. So that is the psychological effect that your environment can have on your energy. So we're going to move on to nature. I know we spoke some on nature, but we're about to get deeper into the nature, bringing nature indoors. Nature is just healing in itself. Nature is one of those elements that you can bring moss into your house and it just does something. The vibrant of the green, the 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 energy that it puts off grass. Nature puts off of energy, and that's why a lot of people like to walk in the grass. So bringing these outside elements into your home can significantly change your mood, your energy, and your well-being. I'm going to give you some examples on what you can bring inside. If there's something you like in nature that you bring inside your home, go ahead and put it in the comments for me. Put it in the comments. If you are just joining us or you miss or you haven't said hashtag replay yet, make sure you say hashtag replay so that I know you are watching this and getting value out of this. But back to the nature. Nature, I love nature. Nature is it's plants alone are air purifiers. So you could put plants in your house and they are air purifiers. Some of those plants that are good for the home that are great air purifiers are the spider plant. Believe it or not, the peace lily and the snake plant. The snake plant, I think, is that one that stands straight up. But those are the three plants that are great for purifying the air in your house. With good air purification in your house, you have good breathing that you're taking in, which then gives you good energy that you're putting back out. But you can go for easy care plants too that are good to have in your house. And those are succulents. Succulents don't hardly need any care, barely any water, and not even a lot of light. Putting those sometimes in the light, depending on the plant, will be nice, but Typically, succulents do not need a lot of light, nor do they need a lot of water, but they got these very vibrant green colors. And some of them get flowers. So they're great plants, and like even like the aloe vera plant, it's a medical plant. So it even has the stuff inside of it that you could use. So you get a 2 for 1 with that plant. And also the ZZ plant. I'm not quite sure what the ZZ plant is. I found that one. But the ZZ plant is supposed to be an easy care plant. And I'm actually going to look that one up because I need some easy care plants because I'm always on here on live with y'all, boosting my energy. um, Another thing is natural light. So if you are by windows, make sure you open the windows, let that light come in. And you want to, when you're using your computer, this is just a little tidbit on the side. When you're on your computer and you have a natural light or window, make sure you're facing the window so that, let's just say the window is on this side of me. I want to face the window so the light is coming towards me. If I'm turned with my back to the window, one, you can't see the nature outside. Two, the glare of the light is going to come in and hit your camera, which is going to make it hard to see you. So when you have these windows, make sure that you are facing the window, because the whole goal is to look at the nature and see it for yourself. Um, but yes, natural light in your house. And you can put window curtains up and stuff, but you want to be able to open that up so that you can keep those of debris, and just let that energy of that light to come in. Something some people do sometimes is put some mirrors up to reflect the light from outside. If they don't have a lot of windows and lights, you can put mirrors in different parts and placing it just right so that it catches the light from outside and reflects it throughout the room. So that's a little trick that you can do if you don't have a lot of light. Again, nature that we can bring inside are water features. Water is outside. There's rivers and lakes and oceans and seas. Oh my, rivers and lakes and seas. Oh my. Water and waterfalls. Waterfalls. So you can always buy these waterfalls in the store, put them in your house, and you instantly have the sound of the water in your area. These are really nice for work areas. They're really nice in your bedroom when you're going to sleep. They're very soothing. And they also provide humidity in the air. So, like in the wintertime, when you're using your heat a lot, it dries your air out. But by having this water feature, it's going to help humidify the air back so it doesn't feel so dry to you. You know, in wintertime we get these sore throats, we get the nose gets dry, the lips get dry, but having these water features will help with that naturally. Because what we're bringing nature inside. Another way to bring some nature inside, in into your home, is through your furniture or decoration. So you can buy furniture that is made out of like bamboo, wood, stone. All of these things will bring that outdoor feel into your home. Lamps that look like trees, or any kind of furniture or decoration that reminds you of the outdoors, will help bring that outdoors in and give you that energy boost. It's just a certain type of energy that nature does for you. And then the last thing I would suggest is photography, photos. You can buy artwork that has pictures of nature that you like. Some people like sunsets, some people like mountains. Some people like landscapes. Some people just like animals. So you can buy photos and artwork that makes you feel like you're bringing the inside in, and it changes the energy in your room. So those are some things that you can add into your space that will help bring that energy from outdoors in. Because again, that nature energy is not one to be played with. It is one that you want. You don't want to not have that in your home. So whether it's through a plant, a piece of photo, a piece of furniture. I didn't mean a piece of photo. I meant a piece of furniture, a piece of artwork, anything of those sorts will help bring that nature inside of your home. If you like the idea of bringing nature inside, drop nature in the comments for me. Drop nature in the comments for me. Because now we're going to personalize. You ready to personalize your space? You ready to personalize just for you? You're not gonna do you could do it for the house, you could do it for the pleasing of other people, but this is gonna be your, if you had your own room, you had, your own special room and you can personalize it, what would you do with it? Let your imagination run. What would you do with it? These spaces could be very inspiring for you and energizing because they're going to be based on your needs. They're going to be based on what you want. They're going to be based on what inspires you. So, having a room where you can personalize is, I wouldn't say it's a luxury for people, but sometimes it is a luxury because sometimes you just don't have that space. But maybe you can find a little area and you put little things out that you like, or you got an office. But having a person bringing some of your personalized things into your own space, you can bring them into your room. Put them on your side of the room so you can look at them. But some of those things that you can bring in to personalize your space is like motivational quotes. You can buy some the motivational quotes that's in frames and hang them on the wall. And you look at that every day and it inspires you. You can put it in your workspace, in your living room, by your bedroom, somewhere you spend a lot of time at so that you can constantly see it. This will motivate you. Another thing you can do to personalize your space is to bring in personal mementos, like keepsake things that remind you of a time in your life that was meaningful for you, a life-changing event. Maybe you were pregnant and that really meant something to you, or maybe your wedding, or maybe a certain year of graduation reunion, certain thing, or maybe you won something, a reward, a medal, something that serves as a reminder of the joy that you feel towards that attachment. Bringing those things into your house will remind you of the joy, will help uplift your energy so that you feel more happy, more joyful. So, another thing you can do to personalize your space is add some color. Do some pop of color. You see my walls back there? Yes, I love color. So using color can evoke positive emotions. We all know that colors set tones. They set tones. That's why people pick certain colors when they get married. They want a certain energy with that. Or they pick a different color for their room or their bathroom. And you can do this through wall paint. You can do this through cushions, throw blankets, decorative items that you hang on the wall. So, adding color to your personal space can help shift your mood to what you want your mood to be, what you like your energy at for that particular space. So let's say hypothetically you can't find nothing. You can't find nothing in nature that you want. You don't know what color to use. What was the other ones? You don't have no special memories to put up. You don't even have, you can't find no motivational quotes at the store to put up on your wall. Then DIY it. DIY a project. Go on the internet, search Pinterest, get some ideas going. And imagine this, the ideas that you pick and you going through and it's sparking something for you, then that project is going to spark that same feeling for you. So you can do some DIY projects and do it yourself. But some people even find that those are more significant. Those are more connected energetically to them when they do DIY projects. If you like DIY projects, drop DIY in the comments. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not a DIY person. I can come up with ideas and I can let somebody else DIY it, but I'm not a DIY project type of girl. I don't spend a lot of time on Pinterest, but I know Pinterest is a place where a lot of people spend time to get these inspiring ideas. Or just search the internet or go walk through a store. Because a lot of people like the DIYs. I'm just not a DIY girl. I'm gonna drink me some water. It's a little warm in here. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? So again, if you are a DIY, drop me DIY in the comments. So the next thing you can do, I think I'm gonna invest in some straws. What y'all think? Make it more easier so it's less stress for me to just be putting this up to my mouth. I can just pick it up and drink out the straw. I think I'm gonna invest in some straws. Any sponsors out there who wants to give me a straw to try out? I need some straws. All right, so the next thing you can do is set a theme. Is there certain things you like? Birds, bees, elephants, fairies, butterflies, trees. Set a theme for your area and use that to inspire your room. You know, there might be certain hobbies that you like, or maybe even books or movie things that you like. You can set that theme in that room, or maybe sports. How many people in here are sports fans and they have a room that's dedicated for sports? If you are a sports fan, a movie fan, or a book fan that you can create a room in, drop me what that is in the comments. I would love to see that. So a movie fan that you can create a design a room around. Not, I don't know if you're going to do it, but if you could, what would that movie be? What would that book be? What would that sports be? Drop that in the comments for me. I would love to see what that is. So those are ideas that you can do to personalize your space. And you also want to make sure when you're personalizing your space, if you're doing a workspace, you want to make sure that your workspace is personalized to keep you so that you are able to continue to focus and be energized and inspired. You don't want to personalize your workspace that's going to make you relax, make you just want to take a nap, make you want to just meditate and relax with the water. Now, some people may be able to work like that, but not everybody can work like that. You mostly, if you're doing a workspace, you want the space to be energizing and inspiring. So if you're doing a workspace, make sure that you kind of stay away from the more subtle things and look for more ways to energize your space. So incorporating these elements of nature into your personal space with the outdoor space and the creative space, inviting that into your space could be relaxing and energizing. It could give you a relaxing environment. It can give you an energizing environment. The plants, the lights, the nature inspired decorations can transform a room to make it feel safe and secure. It can transform your room. You can tailor the environment based on your needs, your taste, your passion, the energy level that you are looking for. Do you want to be more productive in this room, or do you want to be more relaxed in this room? So you can tailor your room based on what you feel. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing today? We are almost done. We are coming down to your challenge. We are coming down to your challenge. So, just quickly before we get off here, let's do a recap of what we talked about. We talked about the influence of your surrounding, how your environment can influence your energy, how it can influence your mood, the psychological impact that it has on you. If you are in a cluttered area, it can make you feel kind of chaotic. If you have to, can't find anything, it may make you not be able to focus. So make sure that your environment is clutter free, it's clean, it's organized. And then after you make sure all that's done, then you can invite things into your environment to set the mood, to set the energy aspect that you are looking for. One thing you might want to always include is some type of nature, because nature, again, has its own energy. That could be a piece of furniture, it could be a piece of artwork, it could be a plant, it could be anything. And you're going to invite this nature into your room. And then after you have the nature in your room, personalize your space. Personalize your space to your needs, whether that's through color, DIY in it, bringing the things in that sparks memories for you. So you want to personalize your space so that it benefits you. And remember, if you don't get enough of natural light, you can always set mirrors up to manipulate the light coming through the windows so that it reflects throughout the room for you if you need more natural light. All right, so how's everyone doing? Thank you again for joining me. If you are here, drop me some things that you enjoyed hearing today, some of the things that you already do. And again, don't forget to let me know if you can design a personalized room with a movie, a book theme, or a sports team. What would that be? Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you turn on notifications, because I will be doing more of these. I will do more of these exclusively for YouTube, and they're free. And so you can always come back. I may lock this after a certain amount of time. So if you have not watch day one and day two, make sure you go back and watch day one and day two before I lock these. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this challenge. I hope you making some changes. Go back and let me know on the day you had your challenge. How did that work out for you? Remember, day one was your physical, 30 minutes of exercise. Day two was your emotional, writing a journal for a week to track your emotional impact on you. 3 things that affect you emotionally every day. And for day 3, we are about to uncover what that is. So, day 3 challenge is to change something in your environment. How did we know that was what it was going to be? Right? How did we know? Um, you want to because we're energetically aligned. That's why. No, I'm just playing. You want to. I'm gonna name some suggestions of things to change the environment, energy in your environment. And when I name something, if it's something you like, go ahead, drop it in the comments from me. Drop it in the comments if you hear something that you're going to do for your challenge. The first one is to declutter. Decluttering on a regular basis always helps maintain a sense of order and calm in that room. So if you have a room that needs to be decluttered, maybe you want to declutter a room. Personalize your space. Again, we talked about how personalize your space. You can evoke the energy that you're looking for, whether it's a high energy, inspirational, motivational, or relaxed, tranquil. You want to change something and evoke it. You can do that with photos and artwork, a DIY, decorations, whatever you want to personalize your space. So personalize is the next one. The next one after that, you could optimize the light. So if you don't have a lot of light coming in, maybe you can go buy some full spectrum light bulbs. These full spectrum light bulbs help mimic natural light in the areas where you do not have a lot of windows. So maybe you're going to go buy light bulbs, but we're going to do something on this list. Incorporate plants. Bring more plants into your house. That would be like bringing the outdoors in, but sometimes plants are just plants that are easy house plants. You're gonna bring some plants into the house to help purify the air. Maybe you want to paint a wall. Who wants to paint a wall in here to boost the mood and the energy in your house? Do some painting. If you some colors that you could use to evoke certain energies, blues and green is more calming. So in your bedroom you might want to use more of a blue and a green, while yellows and oranges are more energizing. See, my office, I have orange in my office. It's more energizing. It keeps you more energized. And then you want to ergonomics. So your furniture, your design, different things that could take strain off of you physically will help boost your energy. And it enhances your comfort level. Will help boost your energy. So any of those is your challenge. Let me know which one they are. I'm going to say them one more time. So your challenge is to pick one of these that you're going to do and report back to me on this post which one you did, how did it make you feel, and do you have any more things you'd like to do? So the first one is to declutter your area. The second one is to personalize your area, optimize your lighting, incorporating plants, um, color, you adding some color to your area, or the furniture, making your area comfortable. Let me know in the comments which one of those you plan to use as your challenge. Because remember, your environment is where you inhabit, that is where you live. That is your determination of your energy level, overall sense of well being. That is your personal space. And by creating this place in a clean, organized, and aesthetically pleasing area, you can change your energy. You have a hand in changing your energy physically and emotionally. And in turn, this leads to good moods, increased productivity, and a greater sense of happiness and fulfillment. How did everyone like that one today? Please let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification button. My name is Tammy Renee. I am your speaker, your transformative personal discovery mentor. And I do have some personal one-on-ones available. I only take 3 clients. If that is something you are interested in, go to tinyurl.com/Tammy Renee links. I will also put that in the links in the comments so that you'll have easy access to it. Matter of fact, it should already be there. It's under other links. And then you want to click on the button that says hire me or work together. And then once you click on that, click on mentoring. We can set up a date to see what that looks like for you. I take 3 full-time clients a year. So I only have 3 full-time available. That is working with you personally, one-on-one. We align your energetic personal life with your professional life so that you are aligned together. That's what I work on with you. Aligning your professional and personal life together so that they blend well together. Again, my name is Tammy Renee. Thank you for being here with me today. Have a transformative day. Stay open to awareness and let the unknown of the possibilities come rolling in. I'll see you later. Bye.